What's going on, guys? It's Kyle with DTOM Knives and Gear, and I've got a package to open today, and it is a very special package. I'm telling you, here lately, a lot of my friends have been designing their own stuff. I am behind the eight ball. You got Jake with Bearded Gear, with the Avant. You've got the Gunneer with Renegade EDC. Kevin Lefty EDC is designing a knife. Chris and Kevin, I think, are both designing a pry bar thing. And now this, Casey from Knives Fast, is actually have prototypes made of his knife design, getting ready to do a Kickstarter. I'm behind the eight ball, but I am so damn proud of these guys, and especially Casey. Casey was like, I just wanted to do it. I think my camera's a little funky here. Either that or let's do this. There we go. He decided to do it, and by God, he did it. He's got a pretty good relationship with a company called QSP. We all know QSP from some of the knife designs. Knives has been on my channel and his channel. So this is actually made by QSP, and I'm super excited to get into it, so let's do that. We're going to be using the TRM Atom to open this package, and the reason I picked this knife is because this knife was one of the first ones that I sent Casey to check out. And now, I think he's got the Neutron, though. He doesn't have the Atom. Or does he have the Atom? I think he has the Atom. Yeah, it was me and him like the Atom more than the Neutron. Kevin likes the Neutron, I think is the way it goes. But anyway, this reminds me of Casey because it was one of the first ones. So let's get in the package. Boom, boom, boom. Got a package and a box. I'm going to try to save the box because I always do that. Man, I'm excited about this. So I've seen pictures. You guys have probably already seen pictures in Casey's video about this. Oh, look at there. Got some Tempest knives stickers. There is the logo. And I'm going to go ahead and take one of these out right now because this is going to a few different people, so I'm not going to keep all of these. I'm going to keep one, though. There is the logo for Tempest Knives by Casey over at Knives Fast. How cool is that? I'm so freaking proud of him. And I'm excited about this bad boy. So there is a card with a list of where everything is going. Thanks for reviewing the Tempest. All right, so he's got a little card here with some information before we get the knife out. 2 known tweaks: lock bar access, extend the fuller or the finger choil to clean up the edge end, which I think is where the plunge grind is. He's already mentioned that might be one of the tweaks, so it looks like he's made his decision there. We're only keeping this for a little bit, so basically I'm getting this today is Wednesday the 24th. And so I'm basically going to keep this all weekend. I'm off work for Thanksgiving all weekend. And so I'll probably do nothing but play with this knife and carry this knife all weekend so I can get a good feel, give you a review, and then maybe ship it out early next week. And take 2 stickers per channel. Boom, I get 2. Damn right. And then, of course, it's got an information. It's got his personal phone number here. So if you want Casey's personal phone number, I will sell that. No, I'm just kidding. I won't do that. All right, let's get in here. Nicely bubble wrapped because this is his baby. All right, Casey, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a pouch, and I'm going to put this in a pouch. That's what I'm going to do because it is now, bubble wrapped and stuff, really, really nice and tight. But I'm going to put it in a pouch because I think a pouch protects them really well. And anyway, I think this knife deserves a pouch as of right now. These are all this is a prototype, not production. So it got sent to him like that. He hasn't decided on packaging or anything like that. Wow. So right off the bat, me and Casey, we don't jive all the time for knife designs, right? We're like, we both like some things, and then other things he likes more than me, and things that I like more than him. I'm more of a bigger knife guy, so right out of the gate, I'm looking at this, and it's not too small, so because I was worried about that. I mean, I kind of saw specs. He was telling about how they are, but right off the bat, it doesn't look too small. You want to show us the damn knife. I was like, okay, fine. Boom! Look at this orange peel on those full tie scales. And look at that pivot. Look at that pivot, man. That is awesome. This thing is called the Mach 1. And so you'll notice as of right here, kind of, what does that shape remind you of there? Like a fighter pilot, right? So he's got, and I don't even remember, the Mach 51 is what the knife is called. And then I think the plane that he's naming this after or inspired this is also something with the 51. I don't remember exactly. But I think he nailed that. So let me just take this in for a second. So full titanium M390, tie backspacer, wire pocket clip. Kudos, thank you, sir. We all love a wire pocket clip, not because they're the most beautiful, but because they're the most functional, comfortable, and easy to carry. It is a loop over deep carry pocket clip. Come on. So, I mean, that right off the bat, I like that. I like that a lot. I do enjoy orange peel. You can see that QSP did a really good job with these prototypes. Now, these are not perfect, and there are going to be some changes made, but right off the bat, visually, I like it. Oh, that's a thin blade stock. All right, so here's the moment of truth. He was concerned it's got a pretty thin blade stock here, and then it's got this cutout to give you the shape. Let's go ahead and flick it. Money! All right, so let me do the closing action. See it fall there. Oh, wow, okay. All right, it's a little bit less of a shaker than I thought. All right, that's pretty damn smooth. Good job, QSP. Which QSP does a great job. You know, it's just not a knife company that I've had tons of knives with. I mean, I've handled some knives like this that are production knives designed by somebody else, made by QSP, such as EMP EDC, and they do a great job. And so I think he kind of hit the nail on the head for going for QSP. So we've got, he said something about the lock bar access. I think he's going to do something for the lock bar access, even though, really, I don't have a problem with that. Man, I like that detent. So it's not a hole and it's not a slot. It's like a cutout, right? And so it's long enough to where my finger wants to go is right here. Well, you can't see it. Right there in that little groove. And that's perfect leverage. Let me see if I get on the top of it. Shit, I can do that too. Matter of fact, it fires out a little bit harder when I do that. Yeah, it's just where my natural finger goes. Me holding the knife is down here, but boom. One thing that with a hole or a slot for the blade deployment, something I don't really can ever do well is a thumb flick with that. Let's just try it. I don't have high hopes, just because I suck at this. So, yep. See, and it's that, I can totally get it. It's just not, like this knife is made for the reverse flick, in my opinion. However, you definitely can do the thumb flick if you are like that. But that's so damn fun and so damn easy. Don't know why you would. All right, so you have a wonderful satin blade on this M390. Golly, I'm sorry. Now I've got all stuff on it. Let me clean her off. It deserves to be pretty. Got my fingerprints all over this bad boy. So, come on, camera. Focus, damn you. So you got this kind of shiny, but yet you see the grind lines there on this M390 blade? Nice swedge on top. You've got a really nice point that is not dainty. And this is just a unboxing first impressions, guys. This is not a full review. I'll have a full review on this coming up. But you have your M390 mark right there. And since this is a prototype, this is the Tempest prototype right there. Because even looks like even the backspacer, everything is orange peeled really nicely. The lock bar cut out. You can tell that they did some finishing all the way around there. It's still kind of rough. And I can feel, no, I can't either. So you've got internal pockets too for weight reduction. Now, when I do the full review, we'll weigh it, but I'm pretty sure when I saw Casey's video, these are going to be right at or under 3.5 ounces. And as you can see, it's not a small knife. It's just a full-size knife. just since we have it out here, we're going to put it, so there you go. There it is against the PM2, and then that TRM Atom. So size-wise, full-size knife, but a light full-size knife with full titanium construction M390, and this badass pivot. Oh my God, I love that pivot. Look at that. Woo! All right, so first impressions, man, I like it. I mean, I can see what he's talking about with the lock bar. I think he's going to put like a scallop there. I can see it's still easy for me to be able to get this thing out of the way. God, that is some smooth action. It is running on bearings, guys. It does have a lock bar insert, which you can see the hardware for that there. And I am not sure. We'll do the full review as far as the size of the hardware. It looks like at least T8 to me. And it is a captive pivot because we only have tooling on one side. All right, hold on. I got to do it. I don't ever hardly do this right off the bat. But if I can find a piece. Because it feels freaking sticky sharp. Oh. Wow. Okay, so QSP did like an amazing, of course I'm doing it like upside down. Look at me curving. They did an amazing job on this grind, which of course I think I'm the first one to get it other than Casey, because Casey did test these knives out. He carried a cut with them. That is super, super cool. It looks like and feels like it's going to be super thin. I'm excited to carry and try this thing out. And then, of course, I'll have my final thoughts and specs and everything that I can give you and that I usually give you with this knife. Really excited about that pocket clip because it's a wire deep carry, which is what I like. And then, of course, you can see that it does sit and basically going to move the knife out of the way so you can get your hand in your pocket. He thought about it. He thought about this knife design. He had an idea. He knew he wanted certain things. And there we go. So another thing that, you know, sometimes gets me is too thin of a handle, okay? Because of my meat hooks, right? So let's look and see what ergonomics are like behind the finger choil. So ergonomics behind the finger choil feel really good. I don't, you know, you can always with a loop over pocket clip, I can feel the pocket clip. Nowhere near a hot spot though, because it's a rounded deep over wire clip. So there is no hot spot. I can feel it right back here in this backed up grip, and I can barely, but I have all four fingers around it. But you know me, and Casey is a stroke of genius because he put this finger choil in there for a reason, because finger choils are freaking awesome. Fight me. If you don't like a finger choil, leave. That finger choil, now I get a way better grip, at least it feels like for me, because of that forward finger choil, which is a very generous finger choil. And yeah, it's not too thin. It's not too thin. It's on the cusp of being too thin for my big gorilla hands, but it is not too thin because my fingers are not like digging into my hand here. I feel super locked in. Yeah. And see, another thing I was kind of worried about was this hoop here, which is kind of like a finger ramp, kind of like Spyderco. And Spyderco, as you can see, is actually way more abrupt. I thought maybe it would be like that. So this is much better for me to do the choke up on than this guy, because see how far back I am? Like, I want to be further up. And you can do that with that knife, but you can do it a lot easier with the Mach 1, and it's nice and smooth and chamfered around here, no sharp edges from QSP. I feel very locked in. I can choke up back here. Back here, I have like that finger ramp, that thumb ramp right there, which I feel very comfortable with, but I'm going to live here. I mean, that's where I'm going to live. So, man, am I super excited. It looks beautiful. Casey, I think you've done an excellent job. I'm going to put this to the test. I'm not going to go crazy. It is his prototype. He's got 3. But I'm just going to do my regular EDC carry cut test just like I would any other knife. And, yeah. God bless. I bet my son is going to go crazy over this. I haven't even shown him a picture of it yet, so I can't wait to go do that. Casey, I really appreciate you, brother, for letting me be one of the first ones to see and hold this knife. I think JB has got a video out or is coming over at Big Red EDC, so definitely go check that out. And stay tuned for the full review of the Tempest Knives Mach 51. Look at that bad boy. I can't wait. Anyways, as always, guys, remember, fuck YouTube and Google. Casey's probably like, why are you doing that on my knife? Because I do it on every video. I hate YouTube and Google, but also remember to stay safe in this absolutely crazy world that we are living in, and we will see you in the next one.